Come back.
The High Cardinal. The Dominion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Could be trouble.
And you're just gonna fall into line?
I don't trust this Duke.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can...
Thank you.
Tell me then, in the garrison?
Overseeing the...
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
And you're just gonna fall into line?
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
One at a time now. There's enough for everyone.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Could be.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop. And now he's trying to drive... If the dame said she wanted him run out of town...
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
The garrison salvaged what they could from me.
Sell anything today? As much as you.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
The Dominion's all but done for.
Then it's lucky.
And you're just gonna fall into line?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. The traders might not think the Duke's got a point when he's... And if that means...
It's not only control of the garrison he wants. We already have a leader in the Dame.
One at a time now. There's enough for...
You. You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
A whole day to dry some...
Welcome back. Wraiths give you...
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
and she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet, especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
虽然这种跑过来跑过去解任务很轻松，但其实是我最不喜欢的一种解任务。
What's happened? The cards at the gate.
Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leave.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting. Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Ready, girl?
Faster!
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
跑这么远就为了讲一段剧情，所以我说我不行。单纯排。
As am I, but I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried?
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Straight home now. Fly, Ambrosia. I can walk from here.
What's the situation?
咋抠？
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me. Where are you, Theo?
真的。 而且那个时候柯文哲放假都很，有点抠，不是吗？记得，常常放那半天的，真的是。不说拢。
Damn it! The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. Can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Too slow. Let's try.
打的我好想，打的我有点想玩魔物猎人。就他刚刚那个翻滚，完全就是学吃货龙。
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
压卡下体，哎呀！
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore! Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Elle. Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
他没说再见，怎么变谢谢？ 都这种时候还要逼我吐槽，这是我比较好奇的是，明明以太沉积区就那一块，为什么你要冲到里面去打他？你不能守在村庄外面就好吗？这样不是大家都没事吗？
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat.
很讨厌翻译跳过去的。
He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
然后大家的对话都是那种快结束的那种对话，应该剩没多少这边。
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and
这之前还
everything
差超
promised?
多，快1000分呢。
All done?
I still say we're a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beast men and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
而且我今天放假是一个蛮轻松的心情，就是今年度最重要的大事嘛。
What will it be today?
在礼拜一的时候已经结束，后面都是例行作业。就是我在公家机关当驻点嘛，然后每年，公家机关每年会依照治安法就会有一些稽核，然后
Of course. Study it well, Clive.
每隔几年会有一次最大的，就是你的主管的院，看你是隶属于哪个院，那个院的人会来稽核，这样派人来稽核。啊，礼拜一是，反正我们被行政院稽核，然后稽核结束之后。他会报告那个你有没有什么缺失吗？完全没有我机房的事情。
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima?
这两天整个松到一个不行。啊，只不过超赶的，我真的7月很不顺。我前几天发现，前几天发现我的那个叫什么椅子，我在办公室的那张椅子，我去年的时候很不舒服的时候，就是我刚来的时候，那个他们给的椅子是很 low 的那种办公椅那种，我不知道怎么形容。就一般的那种很 low 的公家机关或者是公司会买的那种便宜的电脑椅。然后我那时候做到腰痛，我就买了一张那个便宜的那个叫谁？人家叫什么 ？YouTube Lab 的便宜的人体工学椅，2000多块吧。
What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise.
那张是我们公司有送那个。AV 点数，然后在上面买的时候有特价，蛮便宜的。然后我只能说便宜有便宜的原因啊。今天发现它的底座支撑椅背的那块，它有一个支撑椅座的一块，要怎么形容呢？有点像是个方形的铁，让你把椅座插进去的位置，椅背啦，把椅背插进去的位置，方形的铁，所以它支撑的那块，你往后靠的时候，它是支撑着你的背的重心吗？或者要说应力会在那块铁上面吗？居然裂开了！我 我就最近都觉得，我往后靠的时候好像椅背都没有靠到背，它都会往后再往后松一点点。我就想说怎么回事，我就蹲下去看我的椅背，然后就发现，干，它居然裂开。
My apologies.
所以如果我继续往后倒，它可能就会整个断掉。
By now you've all heard where we're going and why, so I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones.
所以我一个冲动，买了一张 iRock 17 Plus， 11000多。因为我真的每天坐在办公室的椅子上坐的时间实在太久，椅子不舒服，我很快身体就会不舒服。所以我想说，一咬牙干脆买好一点。
Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need
to retreat 3万我买不起啊，因为公司送的点数只有2万块啊。
And stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all,
你知道我去买那家那个传说中的那个 O 开头那家。
But like hell am I leaving anyone behind? The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... Very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
重点是前2天礼拜2吗？学费缴费单又出来了哦，信用卡刷下去好穷哦。然后我看了一下，我本来之前有人在叫我说去办个就学贷款，我就去看了一下就学贷款的那个条件。它条件是户口内的人加起来收入不能超过2人以上开生意，结果人数是1。
How do you split the city?
没关系啊，人数什么我已经看开了。
Please, Your Grace. Please stay strong. My Lord Marquis. It was the greatest. But now, so I bid. Your companions are.
哦，我礼拜2 8月1号的那个缴费单出来，注册下去又是一个4万块。
You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but... But His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found.
很多人就看他利息低，想说就可以让现金流更漂亮之类的，让自己不用那么辛苦。
Your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord,
因为他是分期付
I know
款
that I have no right to make demands of
然
you.
后我本来也在犹豫要不要办，然后因为想说分期付款会比较
For Joshua's sake.
后面会比较轻松一点，要说比较轻松吗？就是不用一次喷那么多了。
For Joshua, anything.
因为如果比如说我4个学期，每个学期也是个4、5万块，加起来就是个20万吧。那如果可以用就学贷款付的话，它可以缴个3年5年吗？其实我不知道它多少期。我看我不满，我看我条件不符，我就没有特别去看期数。我记得我大学那时候缴了4年还是5年。把2年前分到4年缴会比较轻松一些吗？那如果你的存款不够多的时候，用每个月收入缴会比较轻松。但是，我接下来先说，我接下来讲不是炫耀，就是去年公司给我的收入比较高。然后再加上我哥收入就超过了那个限制。
Well, if you're sure, my lord, Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
就算一次付4年，也不是付不起啊，只是就人家说有贷款，你可以拿那个钱去做别的投资。只不过其实我想想，我投资也都没什么很成功，我也没什么成功投资，买股票目前都是亏的。虽然说我也只买过1次，就是。有啦，买公司的股票那个算赚，只是那个到现在还不能卖。公司的股票要等公司同意才能卖。到底什么时候才能卖呢？公司那张股票如果卖掉，直接就可以缴完整个学费了。不知道什么时候才能卖。不聊天就很容易按错。没有办法，他在旋转的时候没办法。他那个 CD 让我没办法每一下都闪开之后再攻。只是就我觉得最近很穷啊。上个月7月初坏手机，然后又买了一次，然后又有什么？还缴了什么？上个月缴到整个月薪都没了。我上个月信用卡到底什么？别忘了。然后这个月看起来目前又是个月薪又没了， 月薪全部要丢信用卡的那种，可能不止啊，这个月不止，这个月又是一个倒扣。
Covered in nicks and lumps.
就希望8月剩下来8、9月就有那个中秋礼金了啦，到时候应该会好过一点。啊，没有不行，我接下来想买电脑，唱歌用电脑啊，分期付款啊。
有谁？
一期后买分期付款。
Yes, my lord. I'm sure it will serve us.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very... You think only of...
No more than you have, minding...
I am honored, but I beg you.
I'll keep that in mind.
，Anything catch your eye？
不行，就是干脆把那个现在套牢那张股票稍微亏一点点卖掉，可以回收一些。
Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Just wanted to let you know.
I'll hold you to...
为什么要从那么远的地方啊？为什么不从这边直接冲啊？从这么远，一副就是还要4、5个小时。
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes.
干嘛偷打听人家的感情？
She understood.
Get her check.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
打完拳讲2句话就没事了。
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there, look, it's inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Yeah! Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
I
knew I smelled something.
说到阿卡夏，昨天看是老高吗？他是也在讲阿卡夏。我也在想，他是这个是在想，你也有玩太空战士。这个区域看着很可疑，什么都没有，应该是个支线任务。嗯，这不是支线。突然就冒出来，本来以为是支线。
Oh look, it's the king of the castle.
推。超夸张的，它还可以集气之后换个位置再放大招。好痛，水喝光光，脏的要死。
Your reign is at an end. It's Canberra all over again. Where the hell are the Royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive. Aye, aye.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
This place reeks like a mobile's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
然后都来到这种地方，那也不给个新魔物什么，又是一个后期弱掉的，剧情就很正统 RPG 剧情，但是战斗的部分真的是缺蛮多的。战斗啊、道具啊、装备啊，都蛮全，都有待加强。
You're finished.
正宗，这是武器啊。
This one's awake. Let's see what's inside.
居然没遇过，之前有在路边看到石碑，但从来没有发生过。
It's over. Enough. There's more. Stay down. Let's try.
还不止一关呢、外面开始下大雨。 试试看打完。会还有啊，还有哎，我操，都这个程度还有。最后关卡，最后关卡挂掉机特别高。 50几秒，我怎么打？你也只有你会放招吗？是说大暴雪真好强，我是应该把招改大暴雪。就是在推坑那个吉尔，推坑法师兵法，但觉得火法都不香。玩兵法还是仙女？怪这招要2000。这样其实我不用带加罗楼啊，可是加罗楼我要加罗楼只是为了它的拉，但如果不太拉，如果有师婆可以帮忙拉的话。 啊，冰好好用哦。石头也太强了，不可以整攻。
This won't be easy.
污泥怪太多了。
No mistakes.
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal. That must be Aistla.
You deserve a rest.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap! No quarter! Stay! Waken winds!
You think all the villages in Asher like this?
A question for later, Gav. Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't! It's over. Come on. I needed that. It isn't over yet.
Of course it bloody isn't. Fuck the bastard!
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Hey, quiet. Hello.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
有这么强？那当初到底为什么可以跟泰坦那边打个半天？这个东西就是告诉你，去把这些任务解一解。
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use. I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Please, no.
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who? My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. minds taken by the ether, till only I remained. By then, I was
糟糕，我觉得这个脸做不输吉尔。
And then the nights came, and I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
And what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
他小孩应该是蝙蝠者。
Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out.
那其实如果整个世界都变成以太沉积区，蝙蝠者不就变成世界的？就是那个存活下来新人类这样。
That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be.
嘉义要上班哦，但 DSJ 好像也没差。我早上看到我那个南投的同事在上班了。 全单位是他们要上班的。我滑手机被发现，忘了关声音。
The mural is complete.
刚刚下来还蛮大的，现在好像要停，一阵一阵的。 昨天晚上雨大到我的那个宝可梦 Sleep 有录到下雨声。
Titan, Bahamut, Odin, even Leviathan the Lost is here.
利维坦，我没遇过利维坦。
Where is the Phoenix?
Ah. 所以你们两个人是石尾的意思吗？这边又顺便抄了火影忍者是吗？
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. 又要被他弟打一拳。
Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
大概只有狗狗会想说，为什么只有我？硬要我跟着这样，硬要狗跟着，其他人都可以不用跟，就只有狗一定要，很惨。我来买个药。
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
上厕所。 三头魔兽和苏醒的灾厄，现在有办法去打，明明看，我记得灾厄在这里。 好像不是，看一下攻略，等我一下。是这里。
Good girl.
Yeah.
我刚应该人多的时候来打。
Be safe.
可以看我玩了多久吗？那没有写。没有个游戏记录之类。
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
你看，有机会的时候，卡在墙角，然后那个。
Let's go. Faster.
打在墙角，然后没补到血啊。
Straight home now.
72秒内10%。打完就要先吃药。
There's no turning back.
经全破了，是我拖太久。 嗑药嗑瘾，奥利哈钢。
Definitely not to be trifled with.
哎，不给我剥皮。好，还有一只，还有一只是什么？单头，我记得是19兽，这只吗？强化奇美拉，要先断尾。最近有在想，是那个可以再拿起来玩。魔猎。
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. 这边比较近吧，站这边。看后面出的那些好像。
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
后面出的那些龙好像有新招的样子。
Come on.
Yeah.
How the hell did that?
真超久没有了。在那里。 先记录一下。 高奇美呢？为什么叫高奇美？这有多高
We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close, Torwal.
这招冰的有点强。CD 又短，伤害又高。打大型怪的时候，小型怪可以拉过来，然后大型怪近距离伤害也高。然后冰如果闪避成功的那个冰冻又很强。 哦，大招也很强，奇美拉有点作弊哦，不是啊，失火。
Should have picked on someone your own size.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Can you believe?
I think we'd better shut up shop.
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Here you are. Go with Gilbert.
Good day. May we meet again.
Are you buying or selling? A fine choice. Of course. Take care.
这个石碑我到现在还是没办法，可以从这边过去吧？试试看。石碑的话，应该是打那个吧？哎，手机又震了一下，是。 桃园有上班哦。
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
因为我的公司的有一部分人在桃园上班，然后我刚刚收到是桃园那边的寄来的信。
Through.
How may I help you today, Clive?
236，还差蛮
Come
多
again.
的。
I may have more for you.
The stew's awful.
Trouble with your gear, or the sound of ringing? So who knows? So will it be?
不能做。有2个奥利哈钢，插地龙之蛇。哎，这个衔尾蛇之齿可以做。
Should last you a good while.
插地龙之蛇，地龙之蛇。接下来的怪里面有一只地龙吗？还有大概4、5只精英怪，不够一下。地龙之蛇。 12名精英怪没。40级而已。霍鲁德还要在后面一点点的地图。
Anything else? Yeah. What's that for you, dear? That it?
反正应该就把后面那几只精英怪全部打完就会拿到。 11:10，先到这边好了。有点想起来，先来去吃饭。晚一点再开。拜拜。